go. A nade at Think. Well, Karrigan's bullets chipping away at 3 members of Faze clan. Now towards the lower site. Rops has to be precise, and he absolutely is. He's even tapped away at a second. Olof gone, long range. Frozen's caught the lingering Brokey. And now Nico, he's in window. He will have to make noise upon his contact. Frozen losing health, as did Rops, but that's both players that have fragged already. A healthy Chris J is lying in wait for Cold.
Well, there we have it. A 1 versus, well, 5. That's why I do it. So like, another struggling, bring it out.
Karrigan not struggling too much with this one. Brokey's Tech 9 does eliminate Chris J off the hut. That bomb is loose for now on the top side. Rops rotating in from heaven. Bomb will be planted open for main. The pre-fire not going to catch it. Was Frozen to unload his clip and does chip away at Brokey's health in the end, which could soften him up for the Rops retake. He's going to be flashing in the corner and jumping down. CT vent's an issue though. And that's what he's focusing his attention on. Already we see the damage being inflicted in great buckets and spades. CTs, that's the frag they were waiting for. Here comes the floodgates as they break down. And Frozen doing well to claw back another. They are so low. Brokey could tap away at all of them. He hasn't got it, and they have got time. Different defaults, 3 at a minimum. Olof into the top side. Chris J, however, on the hut's done so well with the MP9. Yeah. He sent them packing.
It's the smoke going down as well. Just when they thought they'd found an access point, they get gray screened, and they're going to have to go towards ramp here. But Rops is ready and waiting, but so is Olofmeister's Deagle. Great shot. This was just a partial buy, remember. Barely anything invested, and it's going to be Olofmeister on for the 8 at this point. 3 kills to his name. If he gets the last 2, that could be enough to win them the round here. We will see as they make their way up the ladder. Running out of time, so they're going to have to make some noise.
He can't clear Rops, and he will get the first. He knows there's another one coming. Clean, tidy.
So I don't think he's got a chance as Rain. He'll be the danger man here. He'll be taking down Karrigan, and that's their cue to commit. Out the squeaky door they go, knowing that the hut should be clear. Down towards events as well. A lovely maneuver. This couldn't be better from Faze. That's very well done.
This is looking gorgeous. Frozen's going to have to get a multi-kill here. That's enough. Backups arrive from ramp. It is going to be Rops with the Krieg, and he's found Brokey as well. Mousesports bite back.
I can't believe it. Olofmeister now in a 3-on-1. They made a great call there, but Mousesports were 1 step ahead of it, having 3 players. Best approach for Faze here, as they've already lost a player, making some noise. They go down towards lower, but that's much better. Rain with a deadly shot from that Desert Eagle. Rops now with pressure as he looks towards Decon.
Oh, baby. Faze clan, just Desert Eagles and a single AWP. They've made it work. Low sight is theirs, and the frags too. Rain delivering all 3.
So Faze quick to adjust.
Oh, but they still get a frag. It is, however, going to favor Mouse only for a second, a fraction of a second. Excuse me, favor Faze. Voxic was the one to claw it back from Mouse, and okay, overstays is welcome. You can understand why, given the fact that he only had a scout in this Deagle buy, but yeah, working on a disadvantage from now on, and Karrigan likely to get caught here by Cold's warehouse spot.
Land this shot, but time will tell. Yeah, unfortunately, Nico's movement very difficult to deal with there. You can see him just jiggling around outside. He is alone as his teammates get ready towards ramp, and they better be careful because there's 4 CTs ready and waiting. It's the tightest choke point on the map, and it could lead them to a real disappointing finish to the round here. There's a kill for the CT side, but now they know it's a stack. They'll be checking every crevice of this area, and it's actually a nice 3-man spread up for Cold.
Faze are going to be coming into the site with 3 if Rops hits his shot. It will be the low health Olofmeister going first, as he should be. Oh, he's been spotted. Frozen onto Rain. That's a good start, but he won't even get 1. Frozen, however, doubles up. That's some huge fragging from their secondary star. Brokey already onto Chris J. Is his chance for a 1 versus 4. Closing the door. 9 seconds. Won't have a safe spot to plant and won't have any life left. 5 to 5. Have we seen Chris J on a rifle yet? I feel like he's been rocking that SMG a lot. Full commitment of the spray.
Yeah, it's never a good idea.
What's going on? Rops can hear the steps. He knows they've got the advantage. He doesn't need to stay, and he does anyway. Now, however, the advantage completely turns because the low site is being swarmed. Only Chris J's SMG, not a chance.
They need to get a Krieg in his hands. We've seen what this man can do on this map with the SG, but having to be down on the MP9s, it's...
Within CSGO, and now finally paying dividends. We are going to see this team look very good in the first half of Nuke so far, and they continue to do so as they find 2 opening frags towards upper, make it 4 in the blink of an eye. They steal round 14 away. Is this going to be Robs remaining the Ram player, ready and waiting for a couple of kills here?
Check him. So now they're going to assume it's clear, and Rain has actually done it all. Carrigan said, watch out for him when he's hitting shots. You've got something to fear, and Rain has found a quad kill in the pistol to make that very statement himself.
Nuke out as much CT side security as possible. It's not great when a nade falls on your head, but there's those deagle kills Henry was telling you usually come through on the side of Rops.
Is this the commitment? Bomb in, and that's already going to go down. Good shot. Brokey was the one to actually finish it off, but Brokey's stuck behind the CT vent. The bomb is on top site, but they're posturing around vent. This is a weird one.
Why is he not being taken down yet?
Somebody kill Brokey, please.
They haven't got nades to flush him out now, and this is where it can fall apart. They're focusing so much on this one player towards the CT vent, or not focusing on him at all. I don't know which one it is. They thought it would be Molotov, they'd been flushed out. The comms just break down here for Mousesports, and now it's a 3 versus 1. I couldn't tell you how Brokey's still alive and well, with 3 kills to his name. Rocks with a nice free.
Burning, burning, burning. Hunting. Woxic does go down. And he was segregated from his team there, so I'm not sure if they're going to think that that was the lone wolf. Oh, no. Oh, Olaf and Nico. They want to tie in the noose, and Chris J's giving him a way out. Loose the noose, and fast. That's the bomb, though. Carrigan could be struggling if the flank comes in, and Nico, whoa! 2 taps of his AK, and the round could very well be falling down. Now, Robs is the one to be tapping on his Mouse 1. He's found the head of Coldzera, and the bomb eventually ends up at top.
My goodness gracious me. Nico with...
Yeah, he gets a lot of the control he wanted from Pop Dog early, and combined with the Molotov and the flash, a very clinical way to take this control. Brokey. Oh, Nico did hit the first one. Brokey was having a go at the second. I thought he hit something on the ladder, but he is just going to back away. The T's have top sight. The T's have this round. There is absolutely nothing other than the Deagles on FaZe Clan. Sometimes, as we tend to remind you, that's enough. I don't think this is one of those cases. Rops confirms it. Good shot.
Very good.
Collision. But just as the timing and the smoke clears, so will Robs.
The Mouse have lower control, and the toes just been spotted there in main as Carrigan will get taken down by Nico.
Nico finds his 26th scalp so far, and map point looks to be locked in. Just a 5-on-2 here. Chris J and Frozen with 1 Molotov between them, and Frozen now really no health as he'll be taken down to 37. Does get a kill in response. That's Nico at least. A 4-on-2 now. 1 minute on the clock.
On top of the vent there.
So Rain trying to give himself a bit of tenacity on top of that hearted Coldzera to open things up. It looks like we might be done here on Nuke, but 5-on-3 ensues. Coldzera applying shot after shot. Just Voxic remains, and there we have it. FaZe Clan will be picking up their pick.
Divide and conquer. Carrigan getting out some early utility. They're putting that P250 for an early sightline. He will call nothing there. Oh, and nothing left. Coldzera, 1 bullet fired so far in the server. A single bullet. And Nico's, Nico is doing what Coldzera. 4 kills from Nico. He's driving me insane.
There's someone rounding the corner. Now when people are rounding the corner, it feels like they have an advantage.
Yeah, whenever I call, let's stack here and do this, I always think this is such a cool idea. This has worked so well, but I know...
Should go down. Chris J onto the site, and just like that, he's opened up the Yota site. It does seem like Olaf's going to try his hand at a retake. Gets the info, tries to bait him in with a ladder. He's tried every trick in the book to seize an advantage versus Robs, and it's done enough. Drew the attention. Now he's got the frag. A 5 versus 3 turned 3v3. Now Frozen's just lingering on the sandwich position. He could get hunted down if Cold advances on blue.
Brokey was starting to fall back already. He's towards Connector right now. They've actually got a bit of a look into this round of this stage, and the jumping MP9 somehow gets another. I still think the Mousesports will win this round, but overall it looks like they've actually caused such a massive dent to this. Could be...
Brokey to do it all for FaZe Clan in this round. He gets the info, but he's been spotted. They know that was the AWP. He does get the first. Bullets anticipated through the smoke, and that's all he will pull home. Not enough to convert the round, and Rob's continuing to make his Khalil sing. Just going to be all off. Maybe he could shoot with time at this moment, but how has he done this again? He's slipped the net. Nico with a nice angle over the smoke on Sandwich. Looking to climb up blue, elevated position. He didn't quite finish off the frag. Oh dear, that could haunt him. Chris J lives to fight another day. Fortunately for him, it's coldzera who will finish the job. 2 remaining now for FaZe Clan, and Woxic does manage to level it up, keeping things competitive.
It's a weird round, this one. Not clear as to who's to be picking it up. 25 seconds remain. Brokey patrolling towards the outside bomb site here. The flash won't catch him. It's a smoke thrown towards connector. The backstab should be enough at this point. Olofmeister should be able to get his final frag, which he will. 3-3, convincing finish there for FaZe.
Same smoke wall, immediately pushed away with the defensive smokes. Carrigan's going to try his luck, and Nico's there again to receive.
Oof, big damage from the AK spray, but dished out by the Galil as well. It's Chris J that comes out on top. He's low, but happy with the frag. Nico is removed. Rain will just reposition now. And towards the back tracks, Frozen has the advantage there. Does he decide to fall back? The grenade will send him packing either way.
Look how passive on yard they are. Rain's in a bit of trouble here.
Incendiary buys him some time. He can focus now more towards the outside area.
Yeah.
And not sure what's happened there. Olofmeister out positioning Frozen, who was trying to get some intel toward the CT step to the wide swing. Still going to get uncomfortable here for FaZe. Chris J, the danger man once again. Ducking and weaving around the bomb site, looking for any players out of position. Gonna find one, gets the dink, doesn't take him down.
Oh, the weaponry there, holding him back. And FaZe will get the last frag necessary. There's no one home, but just around the corner. Roxy's jiggle. Oh, he gets the frag. Punishing. coldzera, however, could have the element of surprise here. He's already on upper, and if they descend that low ramp, he's going to be able to snipe them down upon the plant.
Oh, this is so strung out. Look how spread everyone is across the map right here. Chris will get on into the site. Woxic was using that smoke as a one-way. Nico does find Frozen, and this is coldzera's time to shine. They're not even worried about high ramp at this point. He appears out. He gets the second with the spray transfer, and it's just Rops. Low HP, above pop. 10 seconds, an integral part of
He's done it again!
How's he here again?
Carrigan, I swear! He's just this constant behind enemy lines saboteur. He's done it again. He's pulled another round home. FaZe Clan better thank their luck protocols, and it's off to the races. Chris J out, all off to contest. Up above the train, a fantastic angle. He manages to worm his way away as well.
It's getting tense in there right now. Chris J down towards the sidewalk. Brokey's got him. That was the danger man at that point. If he manages to break through and get behind enemy lines again, we could have a chance. It looks like FaZe have this under control, but not for long. A 3-on-2 now. Frozen. Still have enough HP to be serviceable in the round. We'll see if Nico can hold them off.
Ooh, he's taking a bullet. We'll take Carrigan down, though. And now he knows exactly where Frozen is. That creep that they've pulled out has not found the final necessary frag.
The Molotov as well doesn't land, so that's missed. All that homework they've been doing. Need a few more dry runs, it seems here, boys, as they still make their way towards the bomb site. Who will get the first frag? Surely it's Rops. He will open things up. Can't deny the bomb. They can see Olofmeister just spinning around, making sure that gets planted, but still the man advantage sits with Mousesports.
Yeah, it's not looking particularly positive, but this is Nico going unchecked. We'll tap away into the first. This has to be clean. That's the kit. And Chris J does go down, to keep that in mind. Kit and Smoke both on Ivy. All onto Brokey.
He's found the kit. That's Woxic, but time is ticking away. He needs to get on that bomb quickly. And they need to take this kill down first. Brokey, the young gun here, trying to fend them off. They get an advantage now. They've separated him from the bomb itself. The defuse comes through. He changes his path up. Can he deny it? He can't. Good idea from Brokey there, chap.
Pluming, a good flash. Does enable them to get down to the side, but it's raw. Hops. Who's gonna... Oh, the no-run bullets!
Wait, Nico got 2 kills?
And Nico's killed 2. A third on the cards as he tags up Rops. But what a chaotic turn of events. If Rops had one... Pop flash for Ivy. Everybody found. Oof.
That's the AUG being used there. You can see that's not quite as powerful.
Backtracks to inner.
Time.
20 seconds. That's a ballsy call. And Rops just single-handedly makes things difficult. coldzera does have a chance onto Frozen here. And now with just one man left, as long as that bomb goes down, FaZe have the advantage and they both come up the ladder.
Oh, what could be 5 rounds here if they want to get through it with ease. Fast strat from FaZe out main, and that's the man I was talking about to get the opening.
Get what you asked for. He is going to get caught with a nade in his hand, though, and doesn't look like it's going to be any issues. Carrigan smartly opting for the SMG. He could see the eco was coming, and now he's getting himself a whole lot of extra cash to splash in the coming rounds. He will go down to Cold Steagle. Nico's got himself the same.
Yeah, this is clinical from Mousesports at this stage. Every shot, every play. It's a 5 versus 4. The bomb's down. Desert Eagles, the saved AW, well, the AWP picked up at this point from Chris J's corpse. And they might have done enough. This could be it.
Good in sentry. It's going to force Coldzera out, but they might treat it as clear now. And that would have enabled Rain to push in. Woxic was ready. And now Olof has to be clean on the first, and he is. Brokey's AWP has found his first, and now Frozen to clutch it out. But Olof says no. Olof Meister, Train, of course, a specialty. They should, but they can't. A 5-man after plant. Faze are looking to steal away the 12th. Nico's done all of the hard work. Bomb planted and first blood drawn onto the highest fragger that was Carrigan.
Couldn't find a decent post-plant position, however. He'll go down to the open and... a knife! What on earth has just happened there?
What is going on?
He just went for a knife. He knew where he was. Instead of coming around with a no-scope or the AWP or a pistol, he went for a straight-up knife kill, and they're going to smoke the bomb just so some T. If he wants to do something, he's going to do it. It doesn't work out for him necessarily, but they have got the trade.
And that could be enough for another round. Getting into the site.
There's another player inside, though. There's Voxic, who they might not have accounted for.
Rain needs to be very careful here as well. That smoke's going to fade soon, and the Molotov's dissipated now. Rain's in the hot seat.
So good smoke, some post-plant Molotovs used. But the next kill is so important. Vox is waiting for an opportunity.
There's no smoke for the bomb either.
Are they going for this? Is it worth it? It might be at this point. Carrigan gives them an entry.
He's hunting him down. Look how angry Carrigan is. He just wants to get onto that site. He wants to get onto that third map. Brokey's getting his toes peppered. He will be pushed in by Carrigan. Nicely dealt with by Brokey. Now the time becoming a factor. If Frozen will get on it, and he can sit it, he will not have to test it. Oh, he knocked off. Olof's dunked him, and he's won them the round. A HE grenade from heaven. Look at the positions of the CTs. They're above each other.
Yeah, it looks very good here. Rob should be on for a couple, as we'll see Chris J chime in as well. There it is. Map point to be found. 5 versus 1, and the money is in a good position for Faze, so overtime looks very likely again.
Olof needs to kill as many as he can here. There's 20 seconds left. He can't go down without finding a frag. If he can do any damage to the economy at all.
The sky. Chris J playing anti-flash on that train. It's going to cost him his life, though. Into the site they flood. Rops has to find this duel off Olof. Cleanly, timing favors him. Olof Meister, you beast!
He knows of the tendencies of Rops. You could see him ducking and weaving, but it might not be enough here. 3 versus 2. Brokey needs to deliver. He has done not much at all with this AWP on train so far, and that continues. Nico, he'll have to pull out something quite special here. The first shot reflects that intention.
2 mollies, a smoke, and a nade. He has so much to deal with here. He has to get forward. He has to fight.
He doesn't know how. He doesn't know where to come from. He's just relocating now. Is able to take this fight. One more bullet. No! Oh, wow. It comes all the way down to the... Only had 1 moment before the flash did catch him. He did manage to find a frag already, though, and boosting up Coldzera, he stays crouched and still finds the headshot on the tiniest margin. Chris will knock him off his perch. 3v2. Olof desperately trying to claw one back before he faces long. If they can get one off the side, they can't. Chris J and Woxic hitting some bangs.
Chris J as well. There's 2 players towards short, but they've expended most of the bullets of their pistols.
Oh,
but
no!
it doesn't seem to matter. They'll use their oppositions. A team kill comes through, and we have ourselves a 4-on-3 scenario. Coldzera, if he gets to 1 DK here, Calderon, the round done. He might be on for another as well. Swings around the corner. Oh. He's doing so much damage. He hit the 3rd as well. Down to 13 points of health. Faze have managed to pull the round back after losing the first 2. It's an Olof Meister with the Mac 10. He won't usually see CTs pick that weapon up, but it makes sense for this sort of round. But a blue box, it's one of the most commonly overlooked positions, and now starting to be checked more often than not. We'll see the scout retreat as Nico continues to find skulls here. Frozen's removed, and at this point, Voxic will have a very tough task and make his way towards A. Nico takes him down, and it's a very, very nice finish towards the end of the round. 4 kills.
Degree of flight path and understanding as to how you're supposed to approach it. That's a bonus, and so is that. 2 early frags. Coldzera's brought the fight to Mousesports, and he's got a triple kill straight up the lower tons. 3rd kill comes in on Rops, and he's managed to make this 4th round a walk in the park. The sun is shining, there's nobody around, and he's having a good time. 006 worth highlighting.
The angle of the monitor.
Right, yeah, so got me.
It gets me every time. Rain, coldzera will find the opening stragglers, though. They came out on their own, and now the body of the assault is there. Brokey doesn't have to take this fight, but he stands his ground, and through the smoke, they'll connect. A full team ace on the B here from Mouse.
Wow.
Knows he's up against the demons. Live in too much fear. Good damage inflicted by Cold. He just cut Frozen down to 10 HP with that rather sporadic spray.
Spams, nades, smokes, frags, everything falling against Mousesports right now. You do not want to allow Faze to have clean rounds. That is one thing that you need to avoid, and that's 2 back.
But this is more than he bargained for. Chris J has slipped the net, got himself an M4 and armor. Fortunately for FaZe Clan, Brokey doesn't have to sweat too much about middle. He's now covered and supported by his team. It will be B. And Brokey tucked in on exactly what we talked about. Rain responsible for middle, but he has his back turned too. And with only 1 kill, Brokey could get sussed out by Rain here. He's leaped into the site, and he's doing a fantastic job. There we have it. FaZe do overcome it. It looked positive for Mousesports. They do well.
Barely any. As we'll see Chris J survive. And Carrigan dropped down. Going for the double, and he's nailed it.
Carrigan, you need to stop, and it's Olofmeister's sentiment too. Will hit the shot and tuck in before the short players can start casting their eyes. He's got a chance here to level the tide. He will have the long player to draw attention his way. Spray, good enough. But there's more where that came from. And it's down to Rops in support. They will find the frags they needed. Mousesports, a must-win. CT. He wants a lackadaisical CT rotate. That's what he wants. But Rain's not going to give it to him. Just, yes, he is. That's enough to bait him out. Chris J wasn't watching. Will get the frag eventually. Does suggest it was perhaps just a happy byproduct of the utility being thrown out towards CT. So Brokey is the B player, and he has not got a chance versus that double peak.
Yeah, they've whittled this down very well. Process of elimination on the rotation since coldzera went down after that opening with Carrigan in middle. And now we know how difficult the B bomb site can be to retake here. Olof will do his best to alley-oop Nico through dark with the flash. It comes on in. He can scope up. But how long will he look towards the back of platform? He knows he's there now. At this point, you need to be saving.
Yep, you absolutely do, especially the AK up as well.
Should be landing now. FaZe have to hit some big shots.
Rain might be the man to do it. We said he's heralded as one of the best Dust 2 riflers in the game right now. Let's see if he can live up to expectations. coldzera swinging in. He can't get much done. This is the kill that might decide it all. Rain waits for the flashbangs, but Chris J delivers. He's got the bomb on his back, and it looks like it might be planted. Nico, the last line of defense, and he's missed the shot. Molotov goes down, and that's going to be him pinned with his back to the wall.
Yeah. His mission just changed from assault the site to escape the site, and Rops could not be in a better position to deal with this one. Nico does do well to get the information for free and safely, but now he's got to win this duel to get out, and Rops isn't going to make it easy for him. Just a tip.
Frozen. We have Rops towards upper B, holding for any pushes, and 3 setting up for the mid approach here. Smoke down towards CT spawn, flash coming through, and it's coldzera to defend.
Both smokes usually means one thing. This corner, however, is often overlooked. And again, it works out. It seems that both Somebody and coldzera from today's games have got the answer to the CT smokes.
That's a good dink as well. coldzera for a third. It's going to be converted by Nico. His final round looks to be falling in their favor. Why they're being so aggressive, Chad, I have no idea. They'll get the kill required at 3 versus 1, but Rob's making a lot of noise now. I don't think he stands a chance. He has got the flashbang, a smoke and a Molotov, but he needs to find one quick kill first. And Brokey, he'll give himself up, and still FaZe like, yeah, and he's being hunted down.
He saw 2, so at least that information to his teammates has come on in. But
so he's drawn them towards long. That's actually okay. They're going to go back towards middle. They're not. They continue their assault towards A. I'm surprised that information gathered. They didn't fall back. Either way, they continued and try to get this bomb down. It looks like to be working out very well indeed. Just 1 player remaining. That's Carrigan at this point, as he'll have 3 kills to find, a bomb to defuse, but at least he has got a kit.
Nose pressed to the monitor now, Carrigan. He's got some long-range shots to hit. He did actually tap away at coldzera through the corner of that box, but it's Brokey in the middle.
Going there. We both were trying.
So predictable. I hate it.
double nade!
Does it count? Maybe it does. Frozen's naded his teammates and Brokey, but into the B side they go. And this second bite we talked about comes down to Chris J, who's just staring at the floor. He is hoping to ninja.
This could work. They can win this round. They can win this round off his play. The bomb goes down, and at this point, Carrigan swings in. It's a 3 versus 1 out of nowhere. The USP hiding at the back of the site. More heroics from Chris J. He's done enough here, almost certainly. Nico is biding his time.
Oh, God.
They know exactly where he is. He's got a flashbang to try and dig himself out of his own grave here, and he'll have to strike now. It's Chris J with a USP. They didn't check that key position. He's done such good work here to find in this position. The barrel of the orb sticks out. Nico will bayonet him with it, but still, that's or update one. As we see the double kill come in from Frozen, he might even go for the ace here, as they're so flashed. They're locked out. Olof might get one with the deagle here, but it would be a bit of a steal if he did. He knows it. Just trying to find one kill if possible. Gets dinged, and down he goes. Frozen will find double digits for Mousesports.
His teammates will follow up with the nades to hold them back.
Good damage. And finishes it off as well. It dunks on Rain. Make sure that one bullet headshot comes through. And now Mousesports have done it again. They've lost the last round at a situation like this. Let's see if Faze have got any more tricks up their sleeve, any more Nico 181 taps. It does seem unlikely to count on something like that twice in 2 rounds.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible last time. It was the same trio alive, wasn't it?
That's true.
coldzera, Brokey, and Nico. A very tall order ahead of them. The tallest of orders.
Yeah, this one's like well above average, like 6'2".
At least a 6'2". Smoke towards CT spawn. So you get the lineup there, you can crouch it on the corner or stand up like that. Cold Chris J will be taking the head off coldzera. And this flashbang looks too good. Carrigan's going to swing on it, get 2 kills presumably. And not quite. Brokey will hold on for dear life, and I say that.
Lucky to do last time off the back of Brokey, I believe it was.
3 members on A. And that's a perfect flashbang. Woxic through it. It's Frozen to knock him down. No issues.
Ooh. Every kill seems like it's met with a flash assist of some variety on the side of Mouse.
I said that on train as well.
Very tidy.
They've worked together before they take these swings, and that's why I think they're such an efficient unit.
Chris J will not be able to support, but will they check Frozen out? They're coming in from middle. All their backs are turned. They're switching to the bomb already. Frozen takes 2. There's more. Chris J's doing it as well. And in perfect unison, Mousesports will secure the 13th round.
Or smoke towards CT spawn. That's normally their go-to. There's the first. Second will land on the boxes. Have they thrown both of them in the same position? No, they haven't. It did bounce up. So this is their normal B split coming through, but hasn't gone well at all. Frozen with the first, and Robs knows. He's seen this a few times. He's ready as they jump through the smoke.
Oh, he's done well to get into the site, though, in perfect sync with the flash. They'll clear him out now. A chance created by Rain. Where's that bomb? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Chris J's hit the shot on Rain. coldzera locked in the B site without the one thing that makes it powerful. That bomb.
The bomb itself, yeah, that's a good point. There's not really much you can do with this. Not like you can get a cheeky plant and get us into a